All right, Coach. Something that you guys need to keep finding is just the scoring balance, like we've been talking about outside of Mariah. Just wondering how much she could possibly help that, just in the sense that she's in a distributing position as well at that guard spot.
Yeah, no, it is a concern. And it was nice to see Callie Delsman step up and get 16 points against Dickinson. And that's what we talked about as a team, that Callie only got 4 shots against Valley City, and I said that's got to go up and stuff. Mariah got 16 shots, which is fine with me. That she can take that many, but we've talked a lot about what's a good shot, what's a poor shot, and trying to get Callie more touches. She got 9 shots, and she got 16 points, 7 for 9. So that tells you what role she can play. And still, I don't know if the people yet have got to see what Bethany can do. Bethany's a guard, junior college guard from Texas. She's going to play a nice role for us. Now she's coming off a sprained ankle, so right now we're limiting her on practice and stuff. She's going to be able to put up some points. I'm hoping double digits. And then I'm still hoping Haley Hildebrand. Now we got Anna Counts to contribute 12 in the second exhibition game, but between that position, we'll find somebody that can score. So it's just find that fifth. Now, since we talked last, Victoria Oberfeld is out for the season now. That was some points we were hoping would come off the bench, and it kind of really changes our rotation because we hope that she'd come off, so maybe if we come with somebody that's a defensive specialist, Victoria could be that offensive player, but she blew her ACL.
Can you talk about this trip, what this means to just, again, get things set, and then about the competition, who you're going to see on this road trip?
Well, I think this is going to be a great road trip. It's going to give me an idea of where we sit, because these are going to be Northern Sun type teams. Southern Nazarene was picked 4th in their conference, so they're picked really high. They returned 6 of their top 9 players. They got 2 big-time transfers in, so they're going to be really good, and it's at their place. So that'll be a tough test. And then a day later, we play a Division I school. So I think that's going to give us an idea, how would we compete in the Northern Sun. And so this is the test I'm really looking for, is on the road. It'll be tough environments, and see how we do against Northern Sun caliber teams.
Do you and Mariah have any kind of dialogue where it's like you're trying to let her know, like, don't feel so much pressure to score, like let the offense kind of run?
No, we haven't talked about that, but I've told Mariah that she definitely has the green light. And like when we come down on a fast break, sometimes I think some of our girls take too quick of a shot. And what I say then is, okay, what did the defense have to do? Did they have to fight through any screens? Did they have to defend any covers? You didn't make them defend anything. We just come down and shot it real quick. But Mariah does, and I've told Mariah that she does have the green light. One pass, and if she's open, let her fly. So Mariah knows that she has the green light, and others, may not. Maybe we'll say, hey, we can get that shot at any time in our offense. Why right away? Let's see if we can get something better, and then we'll take that with 10 seconds left. So I have told Mariah that she's definitely got the green light.
Anything else from you guys? Because it's early.
You talk a lot about scoring on offense, obviously, as one of your question marks. What do you think is your biggest, at this early point in the season, what's your biggest strength offense?
I think defensively we've been all right, and like we've been playing a Reagan Sanchez coming off the bench, and I think she does a good job defensively. Molly Wilson has really made strides from not playing a lick last year to now she's going to have to contribute, but she plays pretty good defense. Little Danny Rosari is coming in, so we've been playing gals with experience, and I think they can give us, or do a nice job defensively. But again, it's the scoring that I'm concerned about, that, if we don't get a decent balance, people are just going to lock up Mariah. So again, Callie Delsman, we've got to get her touches. Haley Hildebrand can score. She's a good shooter from 15. She's got nice post moves. She can be a matchup nightmare going inside or out, so I like what she does there. But I think defense so far has been our strength. But you know what? Early in the season, a lot of times your offense isn't clicking, and your defense is ahead of your offense. So I'm hoping as we progress through the season that our offense will get going.
Who is going to be like the first offensive bench option now that Victoria's out?
I don't know. I'll just be honest with you, I don't know. I said Reagan Sanchez comes in, and now she's learning her role too. Like I quick pulled her when she shot a 3. That's not her game. Played her strengths, and then she come back and went 4 for 7, 9 points. She's better at 15 feet and on in, but she's a defensive specialist. Danny Rosari is going to come off the bench. Molly Wilson too is going to come off the bench. And we're trying to teach Molly what a good shot is for her and stuff like that. Molly's really athletic, and she gets around the rim. She can maybe get, and also Molly against Dickinson State had 5 rebounds. So I'm trying to brainwash her into just being a rebounding machine. Every night that's your big job. Take some rebounding pressure off our posts, and that's the way you can really help the team. But as far as now with Victoria out, do we have any of that instant offense? I don't see that as of today. Now we'll keep working on that, but that might be a concern.
Has there been any kind of devaluation in mid-range offense? In other levels, it feels like teams are more either trying to get right to the rim or just firing up a bunch of
bombing
threes.
threes or to the rim, and and that's what we're trying to get away from, is just chucking too many threes. We've talked about we're not shooting enough free throws, so we're not being aggressive enough. And so I'm trying to get them out of that mentality of just first pass, catch, and chuck. And I think we can get something better. And let's see if we can get a layup or something. Like you talked about, a mid-range. I think we can get something better if we're just a little more patient and just get out of that catch and chuck mentality. So it's a work in progress. We're working on it. Well, we've talked a lot about it.